friends. I'm in the shade here. Good morning. I hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are. We are enjoying a kind of slow morning before we... There's that bluebird. Do you hear that? There it is. Yeah, I don't know if you could see that or not, but that little bluebird, assuming it's the same one, just hangs out around here and I love it. Anyway, we're enjoying a nice slow morning. The humidity has let up the past few days, which has been so nice because even in, if I'm coming out like 8 a.m. like it is now, you can feel how heavy the air is when it's humid. Like, if you live in a humid climate, you know exactly what I mean. Anyway, so it's been a nice little break. So sitting out here in the mornings, drinking coffee, dream. So we're gonna get some work done here for a couple hours later today. We've just got lots of summery fun stuff coming up. We're realizing we have a trip later on in the summer and it's gonna kind of finish out our summer. And I feel like our kids go back to school kind of early. So it's already feeling like summer's almost over. I'm like, what is going on? And there's the part of me that welcomes the routine for sure of back to school time, like getting back into a more our usual routine. But also it's like, no, I feel like summer just started. And of course, just the best boy ever. You celebrated your 10th birthday in June, didn't you? You got a new toy and everything. Some extra treats. So good. I've been trying to film this like Instagram reel for a brand. It's Brooklinen, who I've worked with for years. There's a woodpecker outside the window. Do you hear it? I can't get it to stop. Oh boy. That's probably going to cause damage. We should probably actually figure this out. How do you prevent a bird from flying into a certain area? You know what I mean? It's like Morse code. All right, I'm at Meijer. We're celebrating a few birthdays in my family here tomorrow, and we're doing a cookout and stuff. So I'm trying to get those gifts. One of them, it's a boy. He would love this. It's like a little dinosaur, but apparently you start it rolling and it keeps going. I'm like, oh my gosh, he would love that. So I want to pick out maybe one more thing for him. And then for my sister, we'll see what we find. I found this dinosaur face mask where you put it on your face and the mouth opens. Not only will he have fun with that tomorrow, but I think all of us will end up having fun with that. Going to grab some cottage cheese for sure. There we go. Okay, I'm also gonna get some OxyClean for my white shoes. I need to clean them. And I tried a couple things and I feel like it never quite does as much as I want. So I might try this. We'll see. Okay, I'm in the cereal aisle. Look how retro that looks. I'm sure it's just for this, but still, that is so cool. It's a beautiful sight. I feel like these are weirdly out of stock all the time. Best one ever. Didn't love this one as much as I wanted. This one was it is okay, but I didn't love it. I like this one. I have not tried that one. For Felicity, I have to get, it's ridiculous. It's so cute. We are consistently needing socks. I think I'm gonna go with something like this because these are thick, they're well made. But man, I feel like we cannot keep track of the socks that we have. These are kind of cool too. These oh my gosh, they would love that. Okay, so the day I'm filming this is July 3rd. I always film the weekly vlog the week before, just so there's time to edit and stuff, if you were curious. And today we are going to a little town festival thing with the girls for a couple of hours. I need to get my hair up for a second so I can do this sunscreen. I'm gonna apply some sunblock to myself. It's already like almost 5, but that sun ain't going anywhere anytime soon. So I'm like, so I need to sunblock the girls too. My skin is smelling so, it sounds so gross. My skin smells so weird right now though, because I also had put on earlier like a self-tanner, like the gradual type self-tanner, the Tan Luxe butter. And that doesn't smell terrible, but it has a slight smell. So like that makes it, this is just like a weird vibe. Anyway, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're probably gonna try to grab some food there. There's gonna be like live music. They have like a kid area where the kids can play. I don't know. We're gonna see what we get into. I feel like every year that we've gone, and we don't go every year, there's something new and different. And then I don't know if there's fireworks tonight, but even if there were, we're not gonna stay that late because tomorrow, July 4th, we are visiting with family and celebrating, and we'll be going to a thing to see fireworks. So I feel like we'll get our fireworks. Sorry, I'm trying to reach that part of my back. I think I got it. Usually I just ask Tyler, but that did it. So that is the haps. I'm gonna kind of reapply. I'm gonna try to reapply some like sunscreen to my face, maybe like an SPF powder too, just because I applied all of this, including the sunscreen this morning, and it's now, like I said, like 5 p.m. So gonna get going. I'll show you what we get into, but I love this time of year. I think is just so fun because it's so festive. Right in the middle of summer when everyone's like, their schedules are out the window and everything's just different than it is the rest of the year, especially if you have kids. And I feel like it's kind of just this nice little touchstone in the middle of the summer that's just fun and something to look forward to too. So it's gonna be lots of fun. We're gonna be eating lots of good food for sure. Okay, I haphazardly threw my hair up, but I'm like, actually that looks nice. So I think I'm just gonna leave it. No matter what, it had to be up. And then I was just trying out the Milani lip stain. This is their hydrating lip stain. Y'all, this is just like the Lancome L'Absolu ones I loved years ago. Swore by them. It's the same idea where it goes on kind of wet and glossy, but not super sticky or anything, but definitely like a hydrating look. And then you blot it off. You could leave it that way, but you blot it off and you're left with this generally stain. Like a little bit's coming off because I didn't like rub it off. I truly just like kissed a towel at a few spots, you know what I mean? But it looks really nice. So this color is That's Fire. We're gonna wear it today. We're gonna see how it goes. It's a bold move, I feel like, but I might just bring a mirror with me and check it periodically. But anyway, yeah, very excited about this because this is such a similar formula. So this is the dress I'm gonna wear. I'm wearing bicycle shorts underneath, of course, because it's pretty short. It would barely pass the fingertip test in school, okay? Anyway, this is from Nordstrom Rack. I can link it below if it's still available. I remember I bought this in store, but it was online and they had white and red. And I really like the baby doll waistline. I think it's just kind of flowy and comfy. Anyway, I think I'm gonna pair this with just my white tennies I got on Amazon. We're sunscreened, we're lipsticked. I think we're good to go. All right, so part of the festival's over there. That's where the kids zone was. And then we're walking this way to the other half of the festival. I don't know about the lips, guys. I mean, they're still stained. They feel comfortable. I mean, you can't even, but it has been a hot one. Like I knew it'd be hot. This was hot, humid, I should say. So it's starting to cool down now. It feels much better in the shade, but we're gonna find something to eat up on this half. They got a live band playing. I think we're just gonna kind of park it, enjoy for a bit, and then probably go home for bedtime. Yum. Okay, I'm actually about to go get a bath. I bought these earrings today at Meijer, where I was grocery shopping. It's the Ophelia Row brand. I don't know if it's only sold at Meijer, but they're so sparkly. I am really into them. They're so pretty. I just love the way they catch the light. Anyway, if you have a Meijer near you, and I feel like it was like 70, their jewelry and stuff is always like 70% off. Like, anyway, I'm gonna go enjoy a bath and read a little bit more of the book I am reading, which is called Real Americans. I'll talk more about it later in this vlog. I'm about halfway through, really enjoying it. I'm also reading The Life Impossible. I'm reading 2 books, one on my Kindle, one in paper format, but I'm gonna read my paper one tonight. Okay, I am making deviled eggs for my family's cookout today. I always get roped into it, but, well, actually, we could bring any sides, and I love deviled eggs, so I should say I did volunteer myself, but I know I showed these a few months ago, but I got these deviled egg trays, and they each have a lid, so you can stack them, bring them over. The eggs aren't sliding all around. That was a huge problem since I always made deviled eggs, transporting them. So the other little tip I have learned over the years of making deviled eggs is to put it in a piping bag. I will say make sure whatever tip you're using is the biggest tip maybe that you have, because every once in a while like a chunk of the egg yolk that didn't get smashed up all the way gets stuck. I usually just use like something really thin and just kind of stab it around for a bit and it comes out. But it works so well, and you can make it look somewhat cute. It is much easier. And I'm gonna throw a little paprika on these. I usually leave a couple without paprika because one of my sisters, I think, doesn't like it with paprika on it. I am just obsessed with deviled eggs, so someone's got to make them because I'm not going by a cookout without one, you know? Without one, what am I talking about? I'm eating like 3 to 4 of these. Also a last minute little addition to what we're bringing. Okay, I have something crazy to share with you guys. I have been using this Color Wow Dream Cocktail. It's their thickening one. The idea, it says it's loaded with fattening carbs to instantly thicken. Okay, the past few weeks, I have been blow drying my hair the same way I have done for 6 or 7 years, same brush, like nothing has changed. And I kept wondering why I was getting this like line where it almost, that's why I was like, is it the brush? And I'm like, no, I've been doing the same thing for years. That is where I didn't apply. Like this was the line where I stopped and I applied this from like here down. So it really does, you can literally see where the volume is added. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. So I wanna, So I want to start doing it all the way up here because I don't think it's going to make it like greasy or anything. That was my fear. And just see how it does. Now, obviously, I'm going to like do my hair. But anyway, isn't that crazy to see? Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like, okay, we're at another festival. Now it's actually 4th of July. I just went in, you guys, the nastiest porta potty. Like eyes watering, bad. Oh my gosh, this is just childhood nostalgia to me. One of these weird, like, wacky houses, whatever. All right, we are stopping at McDonald's because we all need to go to the bathroom in the porta potty situation. But it was so much fun seeing fireworks, of course, spending time with family. So we're going here. We're honestly gonna grab like some fries and some stuff to snack on too because it's kind of a long drive home. It's a good end cap though. All right, we are gonna get some errands done today. We were checking things off my to-do list. So I mostly have some returns to make, some Amazon returns, but I'm returning them at Kohl's. And then I also have a UPS return to make. And then what else? Oh, a return at Target. I bought some swimsuits. No, you guys, those swimsuits squeezed me in all the wrong places. They looked horrible on. It was bad. So happy to return those. But we have a trip coming up. It's like our big summer trip that we're doing as a family, and that is in a few weeks. There are a couple things bumping around in my head that I want to look for. Ulta is also right by this Kohl's, so I think I'm going to swing over to the Ulta and look in their travel size things, but also there's a couple makeup items I was going to look for, so I'll for sure share a little Ulta car haul here in a minute. Since when is there a Dollar Tree here? Oh, that's where the Party City was. Interesting. Anyway, so we're gonna get some things done today, get some things checked off my list. Like I said, I brought some snacks with me so that I wouldn't have to stop for lunch, but I have a feeling these aren't gonna cut it. So see, I'm thinking Chipotle, but I don't know where there is one right near me though, like where I'm at. I'll have to look. Anyway, okay, that's what we're gonna do. Let's go. Okay, somebody tell me I don't need these. Oh my gosh. I own this Stitch shirt, bought it a few years back, and it fits me so well. Like I just love the way it fits. And I'm assuming this is kind of made the same, like in the same line. So I'm like, oh, this might happen. Those are so cute. Okay, I'm between a few bronzers. I want to get a new bronzer. I already love this House Labs one here, but I wanted to get a little bit of a darker shade. Plus, I'm pretty sure they reformulated it. I just swatched it and it is so pretty. And then this one, I feel like I tried long ago, but I tried the lightest shade and it like didn't really show up if I'm remembering right. So I swatched this one and it looks really nice. And then this one looked really nice. So I'm like 100% positive I'm gonna buy this Sephora one. It's just, do I just get this one or do I get one more to kind of test out alongside that? I don't know. I can't decide. I had to turn my air off to be able to chat so the air is not blowing directly on the phone. So apologies if I look sweaty. I am sweaty. Okay, I wanted to share an Ulta haul as promised. So first of all, I ended up getting that Sephora bronzer like I told you I would. And then I grabbed the Makeup by Mario, but I ended up going back and swatching it again. I got the shade medium and I really liked it. And this feels dupe-ish for this. Very curious, so I will let you know. I also got a new hair clip. I have almost exclusively been wearing my hair in a clip lately, and I don't have one that's like white. I'm wearing a brown one right now. I have like a pink one. Anyway, so that one looked so cute to me. I also got the waterproof version of the L'Oreal Big Deal. I really like this mascara, and the problem was I felt like it was just kind of getting everywhere. Every time I would apply it, it would just kind of be up there, it'd be down here. And so I was like, okay, I need to get a version of this that I can wear even if I'm sweaty like I am right now. So very excited to try the waterproof version of that. I also grabbed a sunscreen. We are blowing through sunscreen. So this is that brand I've been using on the kids, but this one is for sensitive skin. I mentioned that one of my daughters is having issues, so Blue Lizard has worked, but I wanted to try this one. So we're gonna give it a try. So travel size things, let me show you what I get. I got the Color Wow Dream Coat Spray. I kind of use this as both a leave-in, but I use it as kind of a detangler, heat protectant. So grabbed that because the one I am using is almost gone that I've like been traveling with. I also always travel with some kind of deep conditioner. Sometimes I'll just refill a little pot that I have too. But this one, I like this Ava NYC one. I haven't tried it in a while and I was like, that's perfect. Because I feel like when I use hotel shampoos, my hair is just dry. It's hard to comb through, but having something like this to use with it works really great. And then I also got the little baby size of the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I've been enjoying this so much lately that I'm like, I'm just gonna get this tiny one and travel with it. I also got a lip balm that I haven't tried. It's from Avene or Aven. It's their Sickle Fate lip balm. Did we even know that they made this? So I'm excited to give that a try. I also got the Vanilla Co. Clean It Zero. It's their travel size too. I needed a makeup remover. And then I got another of the travel size Saint Tropez self tanner. I will refill this over and over again for trips. However, the one I've been refilling, I've like never cleaned out and it's getting, I don't know. I'm like, this has been years. So I'm like, I think it's time to just get a fresh one. I got this travel size Tarte concealer. I've tried the creaseless concealer, but I've never tried this one, their ultra creamy. I was swatching it and I was like, this looks right up my alley. So I ended up getting the shade 34S. I wanted to get it a little bit deeper because I don't like a super light under eye. And then I also did Morphe like rebrand because their whole section looks so different and new. And the past few products I've tried from Morphe lately, I have really liked. So this is their Wake Up Artist Under Eye Correcting Concealer. I got in the shade Buff 4C. Again, swatching it and kind of messing with it, I was like, this looks right up my alley. So, and it was like 12 bucks, I think. I also grabbed from Morphe their brow teas. They had a lot of different brow pomade like colors, like brow gel, I should say. This is hazelnut, looks really good, but I liked their selection of brow colors. I feel like that's a little more rare. A repurchase of a favorite, okay? This is the MAC Glow Play Blush. I got it in the shade Natural, or So Natural. I almost got it in the shade Ginger Luck. They were so similar. This is the shade I used to love. So I was like, I'm getting it again. This was my favorite blush. It's like a really weird cream to powder. I'll swatch it for you. You can apply it with your fingers with a brush. I don't know if you could do it with a sponge. It's really weird. You almost feel like you could push your finger all the way through it. It's so cool. But I have like leftover swatches from everything on my hands right now. This lighting is so harsh. It's hard to even like see. It's such a close to my skin tone type of color. You can't really mess it up. I think in the advertising, it even said like mirror free or like no mirror needed. Like it's just amazing. And then I also, I got another bronzer. What was I thinking? Why did I do that? I got excited that there was MAC in store. So I also got a MAC bronzer. I'm having a moment with powder bronzers, I will say. Oh my gosh, you guys, I wish you could feel how hot I am. Okay, I got to end this here. But anyway, this is the Skin Finish Sunstruck Matte Bronzer. I got it in matte, medium, rosy. They had like rosy, they had more radiant, they had more warm. They had all kinds of colors and tones in this bronzer line, which I thought was cool. And again, swatching it, it was nice to find something that worked really well for me. So that is everything I got. That ended up being quite an Ulta haul, but a lot of it was needed. And then of course some of it is just to play with / review here on my channel for you guys. So there you go. Okay, just made my return at the Target Dollar Spot. Look how cute these are. Are you kidding me? That's adorable. It's like my favorite color too. That's so cute. Look at this pajama set with the pants. Isn't that so cute? They had it in blue too. Love it. Okay, I just had this idea to get a little basket for, I mentioned recently that in my closet when I was kind of reorganizing it in another vlog, that I always have those clothes that are not quite dirty. I wore them for maybe like an hour or two, like a sweater. Maybe I threw a sweater on. Like they're not dirty enough to put in the hamper. But I also don't necessarily want to put them back in the drawer or hang them up, and I don't know why. What if I had a bin for those like pajamas that I wore one night, I could wear 2 nights, or you know what I mean? And just have it in my closet, and that's like the not quite dirty bin. Is that genius or stupid? I don't know. I really like this, but this is way too big. Like, I don't want to have more than like one thing of pajamas to wear again the next day and like maybe 1 or 2 sweatshirts or what, you know what I mean? But then like this is too small. I've had ones like this before. I don't really, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like we have some in our closet like this. I feel like I have one of these laying around. I might look in my basement because I feel like I have an empty one of these somewhere and this would be absolutely perfect. So before I buy one, I'm gonna check at home first. I've definitely realized that if I have an actual system in place for things like that, it all just feels more organized. It's like having a place for everything. And that's one of those problems in life, you know what I mean, that I've never really found a solution for. And I think this might be it. Okay, we had pool time today. It's been a great day. We went to church, had pool time. It's about to storm. And I'm running to the store. I showered, and so I'm wet hair and sweatpants running to the store because we need cheese because we were gonna make homemade pizza tonight. And I bought cheese, but the cheese was eaten by the children this week. So, grabbing some cheese. Hopefully I can get back before the storm starts. I mean, ooh. Okay, I need to clean some of my shoes. Notably, these ones I love from Amazon, I talk about a weird amount. They're needing some TLC. So usually what I do is I'll use like a brush and some shoe cleaner and just brush it by hand. However, I have heard people use OxyClean and they'll just put it in hot water and soak the shoes like overnight or for like 6 hours and they come out pretty clean. Now I've never bought OxyClean before. At least I don't think I have. This is the White Revive. I kind of wish I'd bought the regular because then I could use it on various shoes because I don't know if the White Revive, like I don't want it to mess with like the coloring on these. I don't know if it would, but I don't want to risk it. So anyway, there's that. But I'm definitely gonna do it on these and then I have another pair of white shoes I want to put in there. So they say to kind of wipe off any obvious excess dirt, but then otherwise you don't need to like scrub the other stains. You just let the OxyClean do the work. I hope this works. So I have this bucket. We're gonna get some hot water in there and I'm gonna kind of wipe them down and put them in there. So I will show you the results. I'm really hopeful that it works. And they said you might, like if there's stubborn stains after that, you can kind of scrub anything left over and usually it comes out really quickly. So fingers crossed. White shoes I love, but they're also my nemesis. You know what I mean? So here's to hoping this is a solution that's easy and actually works. All right, this shows gallons. So I think I'm gonna do 2 gallons and it said 1 scoop for every gallon, maybe more for extra whitening. So I might do a little bit more, we'll see. And then I've wiped these down. They came pretty clean, but it's these stains here on like that area of the foot that I can't seem to get off. So I cannot wait. And plus like the area around like here, that'll be really nice to get clean too. All right, I forgot he had these kinds of buckets in the garage. So I weighed them down with like a bucket of water. I even took some shoelaces off some other ones just to get those soaking. Hopefully they look good. I'll show you the after later, like I said. Okay, so I pulled them out this morning, threw them in the washer on like not gentle cycle, but like where it doesn't spin them. And now I'm gonna let them air dry. So much whiter than they were. The only thing that didn't come out were like these stains there in the toe and like these stains here, which was probably like self-tanner, honestly. But these are night and day. Like these are so much cleaner. It's truly unbelievable. So I don't think it's a miracle worker and that it's gonna get absolutely everything out, but these are so much better. So I'm gonna let these air dry out here. Happy I tried it. Can confirm it does work. Just realized I never ended this vlog and I actually started filming another clip for my next weekly vlog and started that one. So wanted to end this here. I hope you enjoyed. If you watched all the way to the end, do 3 lipstick emojis. I'm not having good luck with lipstick on this. I tried another kind of lip stain and it's a little bit different. It's a little more blurring, or you know what I mean? Like a blurred look. The Maybelline Teddy Tint in July Forever. I don't hate it, but again, I think I'm just realizing I like a full-blown, like if I'm gonna do a red, I want it to be matte and like full color. So it's like 2 strikes in this video. Honestly, between the 2 in the end, the way they looked, I think I like this one. No, I don't love either. Anyway, yeah, definitely check out my weekly vlogs playlist. Stay tuned for my next one. Subscribe, stick around, and follow me on my Instagram. It's Jessica Braun over there. I'm always posting on my stories, just hanging out together, chatting with you guys, and talking about whatever. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.